You might like one of these?
These are mine.
Who's these? Oh, okay. You mind one? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
We live.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Hey, shalom.
Shalom.
All right. First and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh. Hey, double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Okay, who well taught us this truth. Peace, much love, and salutation as always to those for elect. All right, bros out here in Great Millstone Natural. All right, another lesson through the spirit and probably how about Shemashah, Lord's will. All right, as always, to be edifying to the elect. Okay, is it the 24th? 23rd? 23rd? Okay, so as we all know, all right, it is as the people in the world call it Thanksgiving. All right, brothers reference it as Thanksgiving. All right, because ultimately that's what it is, man. It's a celebration, a celebratory fashion. Okay, niggas getting together and eating. All right, but when you go to the origins of it, all right, because it's more than just a damn plate. Mm-hmm. All right, when you go to the origins of this, is essentially celebrating the slaughter, all right, and damn near genocide. Well, really genocide, okay, for the so-called Native American and Seminole Indians. All right, here in America, when these pilgrims, so-called, all right, came over, conquered Gad and Reuben, okay, as well as the other tribes, but mainly Gad and Reuben. All right, and the Most High ultimately isn't dealing with this, this holiday, this wicked holiday, man. All right, we have holidays or holy days, if you will, in the scriptures, to where you can feast, give gifts and things of that nature. All right, so we really shouldn't be turning to Babylon for any of this bullshit. But the majority of our people are stuck to stupid, so they're going to continue in their ways. But a mere celebration of a holiday can get you destroyed, man. So we just going to bring out some scriptures and, articles or whatever. Brothers got anything, and Lord's will, y'all edify. You got something?
Okay. Leviticus 23 is where you can find all of our feast days.
Yep. Exactly.
I got them in this ain't one of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Most High is not dealing with this holiday.
I actually got a list. I'm going to get there.
Okay.
I got a list of names.
Come. Go ahead, bro.
This is Amos 5:21. It says, I despise your feast days. I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beast.
Yeah, so the Most High is not dealing with this holiday, man. He's not dealing with any of these feasts that people are coming together, all right, to put up. Because at the end of the day, they're all feasts offered unto other idols, man. Everything that you people celebrate, all right, starting from New Year's all the way down to Christmas, okay, all goes back to some form of pagan worship, or really it's just some demonic ass shit, or it's celebrating something completely wicked. This day is a celebratory of these people overcoming you. All right, and when I say you, I'm talking about you Israelites.
As a whole, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No matter about one tribe.
Yeah.
It's a whole, you know what I'm saying? Family. With if it happens to one family member,
exactly. Yeah, you get offended when one family member get fucked up. So it's the same thing with this. You might not be a Gadite or a Reubenite, but goddamn it, these are your people, man. Yeah. And you shouldn't be taking part of, that's like us making a feast celebrating Black Wall Street going down.
Or shit cakes.
Yeah, or shit cakes.
Yeah. Well,
you taunting the niggas in Haiti. Yeah, fuck y'all them shit cake. It's like, damn, these your people too. I'm not a Levite, but there's Haitians in that land of Haiti suffering right now, man.
Mm-hmm. All of them, really.
Yeah, exactly. All of them. They've been getting fucked up.
For a hot minute.
Years,
actually.
Now, ultimately, we know there's judgment. Okay, we understand that it's judgment, but hey, you still feel for your people, man. Mm-hmm. But you don't go and join the rankings of your enemy, and sit down at the table with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas bringing turkeys to work. All right, giving out turkeys. Yeah, it's a turkey drive. Everybody get a turkey. And they try to mask it by the sweet and cuteness of, it's just getting together with family. You can do that any day of the fucking week. Any day of the year.
Most of y'all are off on Saturdays and Sundays. Why don't y'all link up?
Yeah.
Most of your family's off.
You got Sunday dinner.
Yeah,
That's enough.
Yeah. Ain't that supposed to be quote unquote God's day? You can run off that.
Mm-hmm. You have more?
But the holidays come with a certain spirit.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
the people don't want to, because the spirit that the wicked and demonic spirits are in, they don't want to do a celebration outside of this day.
Yeah.
They want to go on the actual so-called holiday, and carry out the bullshit. I'm gonna finish it out. It says, "I will not accept him, neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs. I will not hear the melody of thy vows," because it all comes with singing, bullshit, and mirth.
Yeah.
These holidays come with a mirth spirit, and we're not in those times.
Yeah.
But that's all I got.
Because the scripture says, add in Isaiah 24, the mirth of the land is gone. Because look how these people are now. The people are not really even in the spirit of these holidays. When you walk around, people are depressed, tired, struggling. They said 60+% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. And a lot of people are getting laid off. We were talking about it. A lot of people are getting laid off from these jobs. They can't even afford the Christmas gift. They're trying to scratch up money to keep the roof over their head. So the Lord is bleeding out that false God spirit and crap all about the earth, because the Lord's about to come up and show who you're supposed to really follow, you Israelites. Okay, you're supposed to follow the true God of the Bible. There's holidays in the Bible we can follow. If you want to give gifts, and we're gonna say it like it is, if you want to give gifts so bad, Hanukkah's what, next month? Okay, Purim's in a couple of months. Or any fucking day you can give a brother a gift. Brothers give gifts. It don't got to be on a particular day. Brothers will give you here, brother, a random gift.
That's part of our tradition. If you have guests coming in or you're traveling, you usually don't show up empty-handed. You know what I'm saying? This man is going to offer you his home. The least you can do is bring some incense.
Yeah.
Some
wine or something.
Yeah, some wine. Clothing or whatever the case may be. And brothers do it all the time. We go to Memphis every time. The brother Nabad shit, the list of shit he gives you is endless. Every time we go there, you come back with something.
Shoes, clothes, drink.
You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, like you said, it don't have to be a necessary day. You buying a brother a meal is a form of a gift. All right, but another thing too with this Thanksgiving, this Thanksgiving, all right, promotes gluttony.
Yeah.
All right, you stuff your fucking face. Niggas going back getting 2, 3, 4 plates. Right. Which that's against the law, man. All that overeating shit, man.
Greedy.
I think that's in the Apocrypha too, where it talks about it's basically how you have to throw up, to get rid of that shit. No, that's too much drink.
No, the throwing up is when you eat right before bed.
Oh, okay,
But there are scriptures that talk about moderate diet.
Yeah, But the brother got the law real quick. Did you get it?
No, but the
Gluttony, yeah. Let's see if we can grab that.
I got this.
Get what you got.
My bro's looking up. This is something quick and small. Exodus 20:3, read down to verse 4. It says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." So when you celebrate these holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, your birthday, and over that's falling. Halloween, especially Halloween, that's a no-brainer. Right. These are high entity demons and false gods that you're following. All right, verse 4 said, "Thou shalt make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth." We got niggas that worship trees. We got niggas that worship water. Animals. It has a face. It has a face. You're supposed to eat those animals. You're trying to save the cows, save the sheep. Nigga, those are meant to be eaten. The Lord told us when you read Leviticus 11 what to eat and what not to eat. The Lord made certain animals for us to eat.
Clean.
Yeah, they're clean animals. If the Lord didn't want us to eat it, He won't say eat the cow. No, but He's telling us to eat the cow. That was just something quick to let us.
All right, you got something?
Come.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 10 and verse 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Hear ye the word which the Lord Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Yeah. It says, learn not the way of the heathen. Okay, and like I said, these holidays are that Esau has you people celebrating. Hey, these are heathenistic ways, man. These are heathenistic traits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like we mentioned, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, Easter.
New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
You know, all these things go back to some form of paganism, or ultimately it's just fucking demonic. Like July 4th, Independence Day. You niggas were slaves during Independence Day, so-called Independence Day. But you gonna have the blackest nigga grilling, okay, with the sandals. He's just going in, inviting his whole, you know, all his friends and family and shit. All right, just going all the way in. Veterans Day, Memorial Day. All right, we had, hey man, you just take that day off and keep it at that. You have no business celebrating it. That was it.
Yeah, I got that word learn in the interlinear. It says age 3925, Lamad, and it says to learn, to teach, to be accustomed to exercise in. It says and to be skillful. And so yeah, that's what they're doing. They're exercising in these wicked holidays, man. And Jake is skillful at it. They go to the extreme when celebrating these wicked holidays, man. That was all. Yeah, there. Satan, man. Let's see if we can. Lord willing, the brothers will be back soon.
Call me, nigga. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, come on. Don't worry, I'll brush my shot. All right, Salaki, read that again, bro. Salaki, fucking Satan with this shit.
So that word learn in the interlinear, H3925, Lamad, and it says to learn, to teach, to exercise in, to be accustomed, to be skillful. And so yeah, so you know, Jake is exercising in these wicked holidays, man. They learning them, they teaching them, and you know, like I was saying earlier, they're skillful in them, man. Jake will go to the utmost to be the most skillful in Thanksgiving. They're gonna make the most on Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving. They're gonna do the most when dressing up for Halloween and Christmas and all these other holidays, man. They go to the utmost extreme when celebrating.
Yeah, especially these past four, like you named, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. That's when Jake go all out. They all go out for those, especially like it's really it's towards the end of the year where Jake start going haywire for the shit.
This is
4th of July.
6-month period.
Yeah.
From October essentially to March.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it ends with Easter.
Yeah, can't forget 4th of July. Shit, all year, goddamn.
Yeah.
Really all year.
Cause they go crazy with them fireworks.
That.
Right.
And then you get a small break.
Like 3
You know
weeks,
what I'm saying?
3
But
week
then,
break.
Esau, creating a holiday out of any fucking thing now. You know, Martin Luther King Day. Who was this? You know, that nigga's not important.
Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like the irony of it is niggas will down talk about Columbus and won't celebrate Columbus Day, but then to turn around the next month and celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yep.
It makes no sense. You gonna say something?
You know, the Jeremiah says that our people they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Yeah.
Yep.
More than what the wicked.
Mhm.
That's why you see Jake go all out, because it says, you know, it's fully set in the heart of the sons of man to keep doing their wickedness, rough paraphrase, and so they gonna be worse than Esau even.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They're gonna surpass that nigga.
Right.
You know.
You got something, Melly?
Yeah, I have a correction.
Yeah, go ahead.
So when you're talking about being a glutton, that you were right.
About what? The throwing up part?
Yeah, I'm about to get it.
Oh, okay, come on.
Now, on the flip side, as a health tip, you don't want to eat right before you go to bed. That's not good.
Yeah.
You want to be able to digest your food before you sleep because it will cause health problems.
Yeah.
But Ecclesiastes 31 and 20 to 21, it says, sound sleep cometh of moderate eating. He riseth early and his wits are with him, but the pain of watching and choler and pangs of the belly are with an unsatiable man, which unsatiable means of a person having an insatiable. Why would you use the word for this? Okay. It says impossible to satisfy.
Yeah.
It's unquenchable. It's basically a fat nigga.
Yeah.
Somebody that's a glutton, which you don't need. You could be skinny and be a fat ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We see it all the time. It goes with your diet. Verse 21, and if thou hast been forced to eat, arise, go forth, and vomit, and thou shalt have rest.
Yeah. So that's what happens when you eat too much. You get that full ass feeling.
Yeah.
You know, and shit damn near make
Breathing.
you start to feel sick.
Breathing heavy.
Yeah. You know, which
Why are you eating so goddamn?
yeah. You know, which eating contest and those people like the Matt Stonies and shit, all that shit is through.
Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't be, you know, doing a challenge trying to devour a whole menu of food
Even if you are
under 25 minutes.
And it's unhealthy food.
Yeah.
Processed food and shit.
Yeah, then it's some bullshit.
Today I'm eating 10 packs of
Hot dog.
French fries and hot dogs with ketchup in under 8 minutes. It's like, god damn.
Yeah, that chug land nigga, that big fat nigga, be chugging shit. Yeah, he do that. Oh god, I hate that.
That big breath you take.
I be watching this shit too. I'm like, you fat.
I be just seeing it
Yes.
and you just go down. Even when you don't look it up, you just see it.
Nah, man. So yeah, all that shit's off, man. Okay, and the Most High's not dealing.
It's a thing of the flesh too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Please,
Satisfying to the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
But your spirit, how you throw that all that bullshit up.
Mm-hmm.
This is Sirach 37, and I'm gonna start at 28. It says, for all things are not profitable for all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything. Be not unsatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats.
Mm-hmm. No too greedy upon meats. All right, go ahead.
For excess of meats, if sickness and surfeiting will turn into choler.
All right, but so you know, sometimes you know you gotta, you know, go on a detox. You know, do like a week of veggies or some shit. All right, and especially here in Babylon, what was that Ezekiel the 4th chapter?
4 and 13.
All right, yeah, 4 and 13. All right, we're eating. You know, it's all defiled foods. Okay, so you really should, you know, make it. What's the word? Basically, you know, make it a part of your schedule to sometimes, you know, take a break from certain things.
Habit.
Yeah, make it a habit, you know. But this day, and then you get around the table, you know, hand in hand, rubbing elbows with other greasy niggas, you know, consuming turkey, ham, you know, chicken. You said what?
No, I was just making that little joke. Ham,
Oh yeah, yeah, ham. And a nigga, damn it, you know.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
Fat nigga, little fat nigga.
Yeah, but you know, doing all these things, man. All right, cranberry sauce. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shit. You hear it represents the blood.
Then the sweets,
Mhm.
cakes.
Yeah. You got dessert.
Yep.
You know, sweet potato pie, apple pie,
Yeah.
blueberry pie. You know, all that. it is too much.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you got the
it's
whole
like
yeah, the whole table is covered with food. It's like 10 different types of foods, 15 different types of foods.
like I said, we have feast days, but it's all in moderation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're not, damn near killing ourselves
Oh, actually,
trying to consume all this food at once. Okay? Not to mention ours are lawful. Okay? That was it on that?
I got something. The brothers don't have something, though. I got something.
Iowa, you got something?
Time.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is First Maccabees 1 and verse 11 going down to 15. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. So this device pleased them well. And then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem, according to the customs of the heathen, and made themselves uncircumcised, and forsook the holy covenant, and joined themselves to the heathen, and were sold to do mischief.
Yeah. They made themselves uncircumcised, which even in some instances, you had Jake going to the extent of actually reattaching the foreskin.
Yeah.
All right. But when you become uncircumcised, hey, you're doing away with the laws. Okay. You're no longer under or serving under Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Following, like I said, following the heathen, going and doing their things. All right, at the gym.
Naked.
All right, yeah, because back then, you had to be naked. We really that same thing is played out today. It's just it's not fabricated, but plastered up and covered by leggings, sport bras and all the other shit, spandex. You could damn near see a whole bitch. You can see a whole bitch body, but because her titties and ass is partially covered, then it's completely okay. Niggas got tank tops, and it's like two damn threads, damn size of this stick. That's what the holding the nigga tank top up. You just chest and abs. It's like damn, that's what's going on. Tight clothes.
Yeah.
All right. These are all ways that the heathens, how they operate, and Jake has fully set themselves, following it. You gonna say something?
I got one.
Yeah.
2 Maccabees 4 and 15. Not sitting by the honors of their fathers, but liking the glory of the Grecians best of all.
Yeah. Hey, they believe, our people believe the heathens' ways to be better than the ways that Yahweh Shema Shai has given us, man. Which clearly we can tell, thankfully, the Wadi Yahweh Shema Shai, now we woken up to the fact that, the heathens' ways are madness.
Oh, I got
They lead you to death versus the ways of the Lord leading us to life. All right, you had another one?
Yeah, there's a couple more on us.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
16 and 17, continuing on. By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them, for they had them to be their enemies and avengers, whose custom they followed so earnestly, and unto whom they desired to be like in all things. For it is not a light thing to do wickedly against the laws of God, but the time following shall declare these things.
Yeah, it's not a light, that's Jake deems that, I ain't doing nothing too crazy. Nigga, that lineup's gonna get you killed.
Man.
All right. And ultimately, when it boils down to it, the Lord said His commandments are not grievous. It's not a burden to serve Yahweh Bashim Shai. It's actually beneficial for you. Okay, these laws is what keep you intact. They keep you living.
Where you're texting another man's woman.
Yeah.
I ain't sleeping with her. I mean, she's just cool with me at work. We go and get lunch. Yeah, she got a boyfriend and all, but I mean, I ain't sleeping with her.
But
Nigga, you're still off.
But it says you committed adultery already through in your mind.
In your mind.
Yeah.
So it's too late.
You want to fuck her. That's why you keep talking to her and trying to kick it with her. Trying to come over to her crib. She don't live with him. Because you're trying. We know Jake. You're trying to fuck, dog.
That's what I said. Sitting out at all with another man's wife.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Your heart is eventually gonna give into her.
Mm-hmm.
You spend too much time with a goddamn woman, hey, eventually you're gonna start, you know.
Especially out of drink.
Yeah. Y'all get together for drinks. You know, she come consoling to you about, you know, her issues in the relationship.
Right.
You might bring up something Keisha did. And next thing you know, you're in the hotel room, waking
Right.
up 6 a.m.
I just need a woman like
You know,
that.
fucking phone and shit. You know, your wallet is so the
Hey, the man coming out. Who the fuck is this nigga?
yeah,
Hey!
yeah. You know, it's just boom, adultery.
Right.
You know, now y'all both gotta die.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was it on that. Yeah, so
Yeah, it's a lot. So I know Lloyd was holding something.
yeah, go ahead.
So we talk about the cakes and all that shit, the fucking goodies and sweets and bullshit.
Yeah.
So this is Jeremiah 7.
And before you can't have cake, nigga, you can make a cake, but that's not what we're about to get into. Go ahead. It's just because Jake be simple-minded.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 7:17, it says, seest thou not what they do in the cities of Judah and the streets of Jerusalem, which, you know, that's the people forced to place. All right. It says, the children gather wood and the fathers kindle the fire. I mean, damn, what the fuck? Sloppy. The children gather wood and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knit their dough to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto other gods, that they may provoke me to anger. Do they provoke me to anger? So do they provoke me to anger? Said the Lord. Do they not provoke themselves to the confusion of their own faces? So the main point was that, you know, just like in the ancient world, people were making cakes and shit to the Queen of Heaven. You know, Mary worship.
Yeah.
These different gods.
The
So
church
that's
of the Church of Diana.
yeah. So that's what our
When
people are doing
you know what I'm
today.
talking about?
They doing that shit today.
Plate.
You know,
Yeah. About eating and shit.
all these different holidays they baking, food is really toward other gods. So they might be like, we're not doing this to other gods, but you're doing it on the same day of
That the
when
other
idols
people-
worship.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the difference. Now, if you got a business or something, you know, and somebody wants to pay, by all means, making money. Because, you know, my mom, she got a business. That's what she do. You know, I want some Valentine's Day. It's in the goddamn closet. They
it's
want it.
different.
Just like with
These people
Aaron.
already set
Yeah.
in their ways.
Just like with Aaron in the wilderness, the wicked 2/3 wanted to build a golden calf, and Aaron was like, "Shit, okay, give me your earring. Y'all want it?" No, Aaron wasn't punished for that.
Yeah.
Dumbass niggas was punished for that. So
He ain't doing it, and you told him, "Hey, the Lord ain't running like this," and you still do it, nigga. That's on
and
you.
they pressed upon them. They wanted. Their desire. Look, Aaron, look, build this goddamn calf. You niggas want it? Y'all niggas got it. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
Niggas goddamn earrings.
What was it? $200 deposit. I'm like, nigga, fuck it.
Yeah. So, all
You
right.
know.
Shit.
You know, like I said, all these meals are being prepared in the name of Jesus. You know, be a God, Allah. You know, you got other religions celebrating this shit. You know, this is a worldwide thing.
Even though their religion don't even really condone it,
Yeah,
but they still celebrate it. But then the crap that they follow, well, not crap, but the things that they follow, they get it from the Bible, especially Muslims.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and, you know, now on like I said, on the flip side, which the brother's gonna grab, you know, on the flip side, hey, at the end of the day, if you choose to have a plate today, tomorrow, whatever, at the end of the day, it's food. Okay, and we know that there's one true power. All right, and we're not subject to the likings of Jesus Christ anymore. All right, that nigga has no power over us. Goddamn, I'm just gonna eat this turkey and call it quits.
And that's using the world. That's
Exactly.
not, you know what I'm saying, being a part of the world. Shit. If you ain't ate all day, the Lord made it where you gotta play the food, Thanksgiving food, so called. Fuck it. You know, it's from him. You gotta look at it like that.
Yeah,
but don't eat the ham.
Yeah, don't eat that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
The ham hock. Don't eat that.
Yeah, we can't help you. You out here in ham hocks. I mean, you about done. That's your walk.
Then you had an option of turkey or something, and you chose ham. You fucked. You ain't even in the truth, bro.
Go ahead, Melon.
Which ultimately you should be praying over your meals anyways.
Right.
So disagnose that bullshit. You're not getting mac and cheese. Praise Christ! You're not doing that. You better not be fucking doing that.
Right.
You dumb nigga.
Yeah, and when we say you get a plate, that don't mean, like I said, you sitting at the table with these niggas.
Bro, you stand up at the counter with the tin full of shit, grabbing the shit, wrapping up, and taking it home.
Yeah, that's
Say a
really
couple-
it.
Hey,
You're not there.
Grab
So yeah, yeah. Bow your head.
Yeah.
You know, in your head, you know, oh, gosh, you know, nah, you know, disjoin your hand, nigga.
And if it's that
It's
bad,
like I said, just get that motherfucker to go.
yeah. And
You know.
and if you know they doing all that and that's a lot for you, then just don't go over, man.
Yeah,
Go
It-
later.
Go later or go the next
Yeah.
day. I'm going tomorrow to get a plate.
yeah,
Okay, I know how my family are. She asked me do I want a plate. I told her what I wanted on my plate. They doing their thing today. I'll pick it up tomorrow
right,
for the sake of dealing with their crap.
right, yeah. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 8, I'm going to start at 1. It says, now as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth.
Mm-hmm.
And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing, yet as he ought to know. But if any man love God, the same is known of him. As concerning therefore the eating of those things that are offered in sacrifice unto idols, we know that an idol is nothing in the world, and that there is none other God but one.
Yeah, what's the scripture say? The idols or the gods of the nations are idols.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but Yahweh Shai made the heavens. You know, roughly paraphrasing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we know at the end of the day, this meal, yeah, these niggas got a wicked mindset attached to it. It's prepared in the name of Jesus and whatever, but hey, it's turkey. The turkey ain't do nothing wrong. You know, the macaroni noodles ain't do nothing wrong. All right, you know, it's
Make sure they ain't putting no bacon bits in it.
Yeah, right. You know,
I remember last year my mom made
yeah, that just shit, dude.
she said she had lobster mac and cheese. I said that doesn't even sound correct. It didn't even.
He said that.
I made two kinds. I made the one with just the cheese, and I made the one with the lobster. Why?
Just through.
Now you just wanting this.
Fucked up
Wanting
the
this.
goddamn macaroni, mom.
Yeah, you fuck up a simple dish with
Damn,
cheese.
it was
It's just
kosher.
cheese. Yeah.
Right.
Nah, that shit ain't.
But nah, you know, it's nothing wrong with the food,
man.
but nonetheless, you know, so yeah, nonetheless, hey, it's nothing wrong with, you know, partaking of it. All right, go ahead.
For though there be that are called gods, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many and lords many, but to us there is but one God, the Father, of whom are in all things, and we in him, and one Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, by whom are all things, and we by him.
Yep.
Howbeit, there is not in every man that knowledge. For some with conscience of the idol unto this hour eat it as a thing offered unto an idol, which would be your family members.
Yeah.
And their conscience being weak is defiled. But meat commendeth us not to God, for neither if we eat are we the better, neither if we eat not are we the worse.
Yeah, and then you can't condemn a brother. You know, a brother say, I'm about to go get a plate, and you try to rebuke him. Brother, don't you know that's a wicked holiday? It's like, bro, it's just a meal. You know? It doesn't make you a more righteous Israelite because you don't partake in it. And it doesn't make you a wicked Israelite because you decide to, you know, get a plate. Okay, go ahead.
It says, but take heed, lest by any means this liberty of yours become a stumbling block to them that are weak.
Yeah.
For if any man see thee which has knowledge sit at meat in the idol's temple, shall not the conscience of him which is weak be emboldened to eat those things which are offered to idols? And through thy knowledge shall the weak brother perish for whom Hamashiach died.
Yeah, and as another thing, you know, and don't try to force a brother as well. Hey, because, you know, especially, you know, if you early on in, all right, like I said, I know my first year or two, all right, I ain't eating that, you know, I'm not eating that shit, but it's like, once you realize, you get the understanding, it's like, well, nigga, it's just food. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, there could be a brother that he's fully set on not doing it,
I
you
just
know.
wouldn't even mention it to him.
Yeah. You know, now, obviously, if he asks, bring out that scripture, give him the understanding, but don't try to persuade him to do that.
That's not the only thing, because even outside of Thanksgiving, there's certain things that brothers may do that you just don't need to be telling everybody.
Yeah.
Because there's certain men that ain't going to look at it the same way as you.
Yeah, now they bug out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's not off, but it still doesn't really resonate with their spirit.
Just like how you don't force men to drink. Hey, come on. Take a shot. Take a
That's
shot.
off.
You
There's
know.
scripture on that.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. You know, you can't force a brother. If he say he don't drink, you know what I'm saying, outside of Passover, he just doesn't drink outside of Passover. Now, if he come to you and be like, "Can I get a shot?" Yeah, shit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's it. But you know, every time brothers get together, you notice brothers don't drink like that, and you constantly egging them. You know that's off, man.
Yeah.
That was it on that.
Next to like 3 times.
Yeah. All right, boy, you got something?
I
No.
All right, go ahead. Cause I know you said you got a lot, so I was saying.
Well, it's not a lot. It's like 8.
Yeah.
So this is Psalms 106 and 35. I'm gonna read down to verse 42. It says, "But were mingled among the heathen and learned their works." Really, you can just leave it like that, but there's a little more to it. But it says, "And they served their idols." Verse 36. "And they served their idols, which were a snare unto them."
It was a trap.
Yeah.
30, verse 37. "Yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils, and shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and of their daughters, whom they sacrificed unto the idols of Canaan, and the land was polluted with blood."
And so you have to understand that once again, the origins of things. See, people don't look up the origins of words. They don't look at the origin of holidays.
What they go back to.
They don't look up the history of anything. The origin of America is complete murder. Okay. But somehow this is the best country that God's ever created. This is madness. You have to go into the origin of these things. You may think it's cute to get together one day throughout the year and stuff your fucking faces, or dress up one day of the year and go and get candy or dish out candy. Okay, get around a Christmas tree, bundled up, taking pictures and all this cute shit. But you have to go to the origins of these things, man. These are very demonic and paganistic things. Yeah.
Because the origins basically they don't change.
Yeah.
How people might dress it up, that will change it. But as far as what the history goes back to, how the holidays been celebrated on up, that still follows.
Yeah. That spirit is still attributed to that holiday. The so-called white man is a prime example. He has a suit and the tux on, and now you foresee him to be good. But he's been described in the Bible as the wicked. He's never changed. He's just merely put on a hat. He's hitting his horns, put his teeth up, shaved his beard. Now he looks presentable, but this is the same nigga.
Going back when the General Custer, they had on the uniform, now the army uniform.
It's the same nigga, the same holiday. Saturnalia, that's for Christmas. It's orgy parties and the tree represents Nimrod's rod. Yeah. All right. Yeah. If you don't fasten it down, it's gonna come kill you in the night. Okay. Bound down to it. You get the gifts and shit. Thanksgiving, the celebratory fashion of killing, the genocide of the Native American, so-called Native American and Seminole Indians. Okay. July 4th, Independence Day. You niggas were shackled up. You Negroes, so-called black people, were shackled up during that time, and yet you're celebrating this type of shit.
And then you got Black History Month. That bullshit.
And it's recognized as a bunch of degenerate ass black people that don't have any type of purpose.
They're all sellouts.
Yeah.
The true origin, Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King and all these niggas that you look up to that were so great, they all took a bag from Esau.
This bitch said no, and now she's a pioneer in the black history.
But that was a setup.
That
whole shit was a setup.
No, that was it.
Yeah, but that was just all. When you go into the real origins, because I think the apostles went into it was all, and the elders, it was all just a setup.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't something that was it was a coincidence. You niggas with this coincidence shit, everything has a setup. And everything has an origin. The brothers don't mind. I got a quick definition of origin because we're talking about words.
Yeah.
Origin, it means, you just look it up on Google, the point or place where something begins.
Yeah.
And you got words like beginning, start, birth, genesis, basis, the seed, the roots, in the root, the cause of.
Yes, we got to get the origin of these said holidays. And it's passed down through wicked traditions of men. All right, which that's spoken of in Wisdom of Solomon. anywhere from the 13th chapter to the 15th chapter, which is going into false idols, but it speaks about the tradition, you know what I'm saying, being passed down, you know, from generation to generation. See, we grew up celebrating birthdays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, New Year's through the tradition of men, through the tradition of what we learned from our parents, okay, which is wicked acts. You know, it all stems back to Jake following after the ways of the heathen.
That show Good Times, where the son broke down how the Messiah is supposed to look. He broke it down and broke it down correctly.
She denied it.
She said, well, that may be true, but I still look up to the God. She had the picture of Jesus, says right, Bozier. I still look to the guy because that's what I've been brought into. You dumb bitch.
At the end of every episode, that bitch would go to the wall, thank this nigga, then go to bed and then roll the credits.
And look what happened to the actor. I think she got a brutal death.
Nah, she did. That bitch died. I don't know how she died.
I think it was something brutal. I think something happened to her. But it wasn't no. She didn't just pass out.
Yeah, which they ain't like she just acted that. That bitch worshiped Jesus in real life too.
Yeah, they all, especially especially in the 70s.
Mm-hmm. You got more?
Yeah, I wanted to say something.
Oh yeah, come on, go ahead.
Because the fact that we grew up on the traditions of men, that's especially why the mercy of the Lord is applied.
Mm-hmm.
Because, the Lord knows everything. You didn't know. You didn't know that Christmas goes to Saturday, which is a bunch of gay orgy shit.
Yeah.
A bunch of people getting drunk and shit. You didn't know that. But that's why the scriptures say, John 15, Yahweh said that since I spoke on them, now they cloak.
Right.
Because when you hear the prophets out there, because we said of Yahweh, we're his disciples, we're his students, and you hear us talking out there, now you don't have an excuse to go and celebrate Thanksgiving because you know. A couple years ago, you probably didn't. Okay. Now you know. So you can't do that no more.
Yeah, the Most High is not going to wink at your continual ignorance.
Right.
He winked at our ignorance when, like the brothers mentioned, we didn't know. You know, because that's not broadcasted.
Well, how would that be your fault?
Yeah, that's not broad. You come up as a child. They're not introducing.
There's no prophets. I didn't have the Great Millstone on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, you
watching Minecraft videos, man.
Right.
But then especially mercy is shown from the Lord because you're not to the law until 12:13.
Yeah.
So everything dumb you're supposed to get out your system before then.
Yep. But hey, we continue. Like I said, they didn't bring up, Esau don't give you the choice to really do this.
No,
because they plaster Christmas this, Thanksgiving that, but they don't give you the backstory of it. If they gave you the backstory of it, so this is really back to when we used to be butt humping, back then with 18 niggas and one woman, But if you still want to celebrate it now, it's just Santa and shit. So if you want to do it still, that's cool. They don't do that. They don't give you the breakdown.
They say it's a holy day.
Yeah, and then they attach the Messiah's birthday to it as well.
Well, where does it say that in the Bible?
Fucking demonic. And yeah, it is nowhere in the scriptures where on the exact date where the Lord was born. We know he wasn't born in the wintertime.
So he was born in the springtime where everything's starting to become alive.
In
winter, everything's fucking dead. Look outside. Look at the trees outside. Everything's fucking dead.
Oh yeah.
That's where everything's starting to die out, and in the winter it's completely dead. So that's disrespect. You're saying that he's as deaf? You're fucking dumb, man.
And that's why the Lord said you got to be reborn. Mm-hmm. So really, when you came into this truth, you turned 12, 13, and now you're under the laws.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now you need to apply that.
Yep. Babes. Young men.
Babes. Too, that was the beginning of spiritual fornication was, you going after other idols.
Yeah.
So that would make sense with us being, like how the brother said, we were born 12, 13. Now we're made, what's the word called? Subject.
Yeah.
Unto the throne of Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying?
Now we're obligated to.
Yeah, that's right.
We're held accountable for all of our actions, from the time you find out going forward.
That's why you don't let them weigh you down.
Yeah.
Because it's not you no more. Shouldn't be.
Yeah. Yeah, you still thinking about, damn, I can't believe I smoked damn blunt. Like, nigga, it was 5 years ago. You need to let that shit go. You know what I'm saying?
It's been a decade.
You tripping. you know, you don't accidentally fall into a blunt session. That just doesn't happen.
Smack it.
Now, if you
accidentally was smoking with niggas at work, bro, you're done.
yeah,
You're done.
I didn't have no drink, so you know, I just pray for mercy. I did hit the blunt, but you know, it's,
She had a man, so I accidentally went into her
yeah,
box.
you fall into some cooch. You know, you in the PS family. Anyway, go ahead.
This is Psalms 106 and 39. Thus were they fouled with their own works, and when they whoring with their own inventions.
Yep.
Therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled against his people, insomuch that he abhorred his own inheritance. And he gave them into the hand of the heathen, and they have hated them. He hated them over them. Their enemies also oppressed them, and they were brought into subjection under their hand.
Yeah. And like I said, dude, this is all part of the curses. Okay, us being given away to these idols. You know, because hey, this is what Jake wanted. At the end of the day, we thought this, as it says in Genesis, you know, when it referring to Eve, we thought that this was pleasant to the eyes. We seen the glory, quote unquote, and I say that all right loosely, the glory of the idols, you know, the gods of the heathens. We thought this is better than, you know, serving our God, serving the only God. So we went and did that. The Most High gave us over into that, and he did that to show you, and really to show us that ain't the fucking way, man.
Mm-hmm.
I had something set up for you for a reason. That's why the Israelites, the nation of Israel, were given law, statutes, and commandments to be set apart from the heathens, to be set apart from the beast. Okay, these damn dogs. All right, because that's what these people are. They're fucking beasts, man.
Now you gotta have money. You struggling to pay bills because you gotta celebrate these holidays and shit. And really, if you were celebrating their own customs, you had to have no fucking money and nothing like that.
Man, these niggas go
Everybody
broke.
was for each other. You know what I'm saying? All of that, man.
That's all you got. Parents that say that's all you gonna get to probably the end of next year. I just spent all my tax money. You going broke over this dumb shit.
Which is all, you know, because even then the things that brothers give each other, you know, we ain't giving each other toys, you know, collectible items.
Right.
It's money, drink, clothes, you know, something that you can use,
Doesn't even cost a lot.
you know, for a good amount of time. You see a brother a year later with the same jacket that you bought him from last year. He still there at the water, bro, man. This is my favorite jacket. I was waiting till it got cold again.
Brother, how do you know my favorite color was blue?
Yeah, you know. So it's things of substance. Even back then, it was things of substance. You go give a brother some cattle, you know, sheep, lamb, and in the kingdom, we're going to bring that back. You know, gifting each other's, you know, various precious metals,
And women.
you know, stones, yeah, women, okay, you know, things that we possess. All right, that was it on that.
Yeah, that was it.
You got some?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sirach 32 and 20. Go not in the way wherein thou mayest fall, and stumble not among the stones.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. You got it.
So basically, I mean, it goes into really mindful of where you're at, where you're walking.
Yeah.
Because the scriptures talk about how this is a straight gate. It also talks about in 2nd Ezra, referring to the same thing, which really shows that the Apocrypha is valid. But it says that on the right, or I don't remember which side is what, but you got fire and water. And it's so narrow to where only one man can go at a time.
Yeah.
So you want to be very careful that you don't make a wrong move and go down a path that you're going to fall. Especially as we get closer and closer to the end, there's going to be a lot more distractions and things set up, pieces put in a certain place to try to get you to be sifted. So you got to be mindful of that.
Yep. We have to be extremely mindful going into the days, man. The end days. All right, which we're in. We are entering into the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble.
If it's too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah. That's another thing too.
The woman. She bad as hell, cooks, cleans. She don't do nothing bad to you.
Be mindful.
You got a deep feeling under. So yeah, there's something going on.
Be mindful.
Yeah.
Because Satan will use that.
One moment can get you going.
Yeah. It's a split decision. We're living in. That's how we got. We're moving based off of split decisions. Because like the brother said, one wrong decision can take you completely out.
You miss one Sabbath lesson because you want to chill with her.
Oh yeah, that's the beginning of it.
Might be it.
Now every lesson going forward, you're
Next
barely
camp.
bringing out precepts. You know, you look over Jake smiling at the phone. You know, nigga, we supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to be in the spirit.
Right.
You on iMessages, you know, playing the 8-ball with her and texting, sending gifs. And then, like you said, now you missing camp.
You get quiet for like a strong 20, 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Brother, they asked you 8 times. You got a precept?
No.
I got nothing. You know, you bring your Bible, you do one of these.
Yeah, you put the phone in there.
Nah, you just do one of these. So make it seem like you looking for something. Really, you ain't looking for shit. You know? That was it on that. Iwab, you got something?
Yeah, I got something.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is Numbers 35 and verse 33, just going into the the origins of Thanksgiving. While everybody else is celebrating these holidays, the Lord is looking down upon this place, and disgusted.
Yep.
So this is Numbers 35 and 33. So you shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood hath defiled the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this land ultimately is defiled, okay, because there's been a lot of bloodshed, innocent blood at that,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And so the only way for it to be cleansed is for the person that shed the blood, for his blood to be shed.
It says that in the scriptures in Habakkuk 2, woe unto that build a city with blood and iniquity.
Yeah. That's what you got to get.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Habakkuk 2 and 2 and 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establish a city by iniquity.
Yeah, and that's how Esau has gotten himself up to the level that he's at now. Okay, he's at the top of the world because he's built up multiple towns off the blood, sweat and tears of the Israelites. Okay, this kingdom, all these skyscrapers and all these great things that you people, love to get googly eyed at. They didn't, Esau wasn't out there doing that shit. He had his slaves doing it. Okay, all these interstates and all this other shit. This is through the process of Jake working their ass off, man. All right. So at the end of the day, this nigga ain't special. And then not to mention,
Yeah, let's see. I reached out to the brothers, so a little woman. They'll be back soon. I don't know if they knew that it booed them. So they said they're working on it. So a little woman. They'll be back soon. while we waiting on the brothers, while we waiting on the brothers, I'll get this precept real quick. This is Nahum 3 and verse 1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not." So, in the scripture, it's talking about Nineveh, but we can also apply it to Babylon today, man. This is a bloody city that has been built on lies, deceit, rape, robbery, killing, deceit, man. So, there's very bad destruction, a very bad judgment coming upon this place for everything that it has done in society today.
Yep. And what Salaki? What'd you get, bro? Just now?
Nahum 3 and 1.
Nahum 3. Can you read it again?
Yeah, Nahum 3 and 1. "Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Babylon, man. You know, it's bloody city. It's built upon like I said, the rape, rob, and murder of the Israelites.
Yep.
Okay. What's it? Judah and Israel will be oppressed together.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Scripture speak about seeing servants on horses.
Yep.
All right.
Also in that Micah 2, when it goes into that it destroys a people and its heritage.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to grab that real quick.
Yeah, I'll grab it. This is Micah 2, and I'll start at verse 1. And it reads, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage."
Yeah, and that's what Esau does. Okay, on a daily basis. You know, wakes up and you know, comes up with some mischievous plan. You know, that lab coat. All right, to further the destruction of the Israelites, man.
Modern day place.
Yeah, you know, by ways of the food. You know, what's the word? Poison in the food, poison in the water, the air,
the people itself.
Yeah, the people sending out certain diseases.
Propaganda.
Yeah, propaganda. You got the CDC, Center for Disease Control. What the hell? Why do you got a place, you know, with diseases, you know, in a store?
And you just throwing them out.
You know what I'm saying?
Was that in Atlanta?
Yeah, it's in Atlanta.
That's in Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta.
That's crazy.
Yeah, next to a nigga.
That's where the Walking Dead show started.
Yep. See, and they put it in their shows, and people, it's a good show. Nigga, there's more to the show.
And you got these things.
This is about to be real.
Right. Zombie. They got a zombie virus. They got a vampire virus.
Yeah,
disease or whatever. X. Then you got something X. This nigga's a demon.
Mm-hmm. Brother, one of y'all brought out that tick disease. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, they got that tick, and if you get bit by it, you can't eat red meat, or it'll be fatal.
Yep.
So you can't even be near it.
Yeah. So it says the scripture speak about the days being shortened for the elect's sake.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because otherwise, as it says, no flesh would be saved.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we just need to get out of here, man. All right, and it starts with repenting and coming back to Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, and forsaking these wicked holidays, these high holy days, on the left hand side. Once again, what you say, Leviticus 23, that entails, certain high holy days that you're permitted as an Israelite to celebrate. All right, an Israelite male, or woman or child should not have any business celebrating Halloween. Okay, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day. It's for the kids. Especially Valentine's Day. Put your balls back on. All right. Servitude to a damn woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mother's Day, Father's Day. This bitch just get you a tool belt so you can do more work around the house. But you want to get her a whole goddamn other car. It's fucking madness.
Then she go sleep with another nigga that don't even own a car.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, get your houses in order, man. All right. As the scripture speak about, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Get your houses in order. And get ready, man, because the Lord's getting ready to make
Got
some
the
change.
other one too.
You got another one? Yeah.
Who, me?
No, Malachi.
Okay.
Don't tweak it.
Yeah, press home to unlock. It's not fucking doing it.
Satan's on one today.
Dumbass. There we go.
Oh, you got it?
I gotta find it.
Okay, come on. But yeah, man.
It's in the apocrypha.
You know, we like I said, we gotta get our houses in order because the time is running short.
Mhm.
And two, even Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, speaks about a time, place, and everything. Now it's not even the time really for family gatherings and shit like that.
Your family-oriented spirit.
Yeah, that family man spirit is needs to be thrown out the window. Okay, time and time.
They don't even fuck with you like that.
Yeah,
It shows.
they gonna turn on you the moment they get it. You know, the first chance they get.
You got people online. I can't be with somebody that isn't family-oriented. Get by and do what? Just talk and talk shit. That doesn't profit anything.
Yeah, it speaks about hating them, right? Which really love less. All right, but these shit, even in some instances, you hate these motherfuckers. I got a good amount of members I just despise. I don't want no dealings with these motherfuckers. They're wicked. All right, they don't make any damn sense. They think they know it all, and they try to bring that madness to your environment, to disrupt your peace.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you need to stay away from any nigga like that, man.
Backbiting.
Yeah, backbiting. Hey, at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do in some instances, but if possible, leave these niggas alone. All right, it'll save you the headache in the long run. But sometimes, hey, you gotta, like I said, you gotta deal. It happens. You got to Malachi?
Yeah.
We're closing out.
2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 13 to 15. Now therefore set thine house in order, and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Let go from the immortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. I guess 16.
Yeah.
For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Yeah, it's getting ready to be more fucked up shit happening. Y'all think, Ukraine and the Palestinians and shit is bad. You ain't really seen shit yet. Okay?
Affecting you.
Yeah. You in your car full of gas. Damn, man, pray for these niggas. And it's like, what? Pretty soon, people gonna be saying, pray for America.
Pray for me.
Yeah, and pray for me. Hashtag pray for America. America's getting ready to be just like how when you watch our news outlets and shit, American news outlets, and they talk about all these foreign different things that are going on. Pray for these people, pray for that people. The hashtag is getting ready to be pray for America because this hell is about to come upon this place.
Be a nigga that don't pray telling you to pray.
Yeah, ain't that some shit?
Man, they all you know how these people get down.
I don't believe in God, bro, but pray.
Pray to what? What if you don't believe? What the hell are you praying to? The sky?
And can you get that second to last one again?
Yeah.
There's a point I wanted to make on that too.
Dumbass.
Right.
Talking about set aside the thoughts.
Yeah.
2nd Ezra 14 and 15. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times.
Yeah, set aside the thoughts. Put off the weak nature.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Like I said, ultimately, man, the time for family gathering is going to be the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. That's when we're going to have family reunions. You pull up, with a basket of lamb, a basket of quail, or some shit. All right. And you kicking shit. You got wine bottles, hey, shower bomb, you chilling. That's the time where the families are going to actually be, together. This ain't the time for that shit right now, man. Okay, acknowledge your true family, which is the brotherhood. All right, definitely still fellowship, while we can. Okay, we gotta cherish that. We're gonna get it back, but it's gonna be hell when we don't have it. You can't pull up on a brother and call a brother. That's gonna be a different type of hell. That you're gonna go through. But it is what it is. All right, but hey, just focus on what's important, man. These holidays are fucking bullshit, man. They all go back to something wicked. So, hey, repent, come back to y'all. We'll wrap it up on that. And Lord's will, this is edifying to the elect. And before we close, give them all praise, honor, and glory.
To Yahweh.
Double honors once again, as always, to the apostles
Thank
and the elders of Great Millstone, who well and taught us the truth, peace, much love, and salutation as always to those who elect. To the next one, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.